a quick little update tonight. It's been a good day, but I'm definitely worn out at this point. Been trying to be up like to the maximum that I'm allowed to be up, and maybe a little more. I suppose probably a little more. And I'm feeling that tonight. And definitely the IV painkillers have worn off, so I can find some comfort and get laid into a decent position, but moving is not very fun right now. It's definitely like harder to get out of bed than it was 12 hours ago. So that definitely tells me that those IV meds are wearing off, but it's also completely normal and to be expected. I was warned that days 2 to 7 are the hard days, and that some people hurt more in those days than they did pre-surgery. I'm definitely not at that point right now, just different, and so it's kind of, in a strange way, more uncomfortable, even though the pain level is not as high. It's just because it's different than what it was, and it's really all about trying to figure out how to move properly and things right now, shift in the bed and things. So I'm going to try to get some sleep, and I think I'll be able to sleep for a little while right now. Don't know for sure how long, but I feel like I'm ready for some sleep. And but everything is great, and I'm exceptionally happy with how things are going. And got to see my mom for a few minutes today. She stopped by and brought me some lunch, and went for a walk outside. I thought that I was allowed a 10-minute walk outside, and then I looked at the paperwork afterwards and was only allowed a 5-minute walk, and I did 13. So that's probably a little bit of it. And between all the times that I sat out in the living room, it probably added up to 3.5 hours or something, which quite honestly is probably as much as I've done in the last month I did today. So it's all, everything makes sense. There's nothing of any concern. So I'll check in again tomorrow. Thank you for all of your supports and kind words. I really do appreciate it. We'll talk to you soon. Just a quick little update this morning, since it was kind of a little bit of a downtrodden update last night. Just wanted to make sure people knew I was fine. Just was really worn out last night, and I got probably an hour and a half or so of sleep not long right after that video. And then got probably another 2.5 or 3 hours throughout the course of the night in little bursts of 45 minutes or an hour apiece. So, it doesn't sound like much, but it definitely helped. I definitely feel a little more with it this morning. And got up and had some breakfast in the living room, and went for a really short, like 6-minute walk outside, and just some light drizzle, but just wanted to get outside for a few minutes. Propped up in bed and kind of resting right now. Had a visit with a nurse on the phone that called from the hospital, so made sure that we had our ducks all lined up as far as tasks today, because this is the first day we'll change the dressing. First day I'll take a shower. And so just making sure we have our instructions proper for that. And sounds like we've got some dinner planned, so looking forward to that. And but it should be a good day, and I'll touch in towards the end of the day today. But thanks again for everybody, all their thoughts and prayers and well wishes. It really means a lot, and helping to get through these days. So very, very encouraged by how things are going. know that it'll be a rough few days coming up, but I'm ready for that. And I have a feeling that these rough days are not going to be anything compared to the rough days before the surgery. So I think we'll be just fine. We'll talk to you later.